and welcome back to Women's Football Talk, the YouTube channel that brings you all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. Now, before we get anywhere into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. And wow, what a week it's been in terms of transfer news around the world of football. It has been a lot of outgoings at Manchester United. There has been a lot of incomings at Liverpool. It has been a very busy week. So we'll start off with some of the Manchester United news this week. And the Red Devils confirmed that Jess Sigsworth, Jane Ross, American duo Tobin, Heath and Christen were leaving the club this summer. And then on Friday they announced that defender Amy Turner had joined the Orlando Pride on a 2-year deal after spending a few seasons with the club. So it's a big week in terms of outgoings at Manchester United. However, there is no new news on potential incomings at Leeds Sports Village or any news on a future manager. However, when we do get news on that, we will obviously keep you updated. In terms of Liverpool signings this week, they have got in 4 signings. They signed Leanne Kiernan, who had been at West Ham recently. They've also signed Yana Daniels and Yasmin Matthews, who has been at Bristol City under Matt Beard, and Megan Campbell, who had spent the past 5 seasons at Manchester City. West Ham United have announced on Friday that Lois Joel has signed a new contract to keep her with the Hammers until the end of June 2022. So that is some good news there for the Hammers. Barcelona have announced that midfielder Kira Hamraoui is set to leave the club at the end of this month, so in a few days' time when her contract expires with the Blaugrana, and she has been, according to some rumours, been linked with a move to PSG or Real Madrid. So it looks like one of them two sides could be getting a very good player if they do manage to bring in Hamraoui. Elsewhere, Braga in Portugal have made the signing of Anouk Decker. Decker, who'd been recently at Montpellier in Ligue 1 and played over 100 times for them, announced that she was leaving the club this summer and she will be joining Braga. So that is a lot of the transfer news and stories wrapped up this week. I don't think I've missed anything out, but obviously if I have, I will catch you up later. But obviously make sure you're following us on Instagram and Twitter, which you can see here now. That's where we regularly post our transfer updates and contract details with all other clubs. The US have announced their Olympics squad for the upcoming Olympics. Now, under a month to go until the Olympics. A very strong squad as expected. So just a quick run through. The goalkeepers are Alyssa Nair and Adriana French. Defenders, they got Abby Dahlkemper, Crystal Dunn, Becky Sauerburn, Kelly O'Hara, Tina Davidson, Emily Sonnet. In midfield, they got Julia Ertz, Lindsay Horan, Rose Lavelle, Sam Ewis and Christy Ewis. And up front, they got Alex Morgan, Carly Lloyd, Megan Rapinoe, Kristen Press and Tobin Heath. And then the 4 reserves, they've got Jane Campbell, Casey Kruger, Katerina Macario and Lynn Williams. So it's a very strong squad as the US aim to go for gold medal in the Olympics in for 3-4 weeks time. We'll see the first set of games taking place over in Tokyo, so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens and who goes for gold there. A bit of great news in terms of Chelsea in the WSL. They announced on Friday that they have sold out their season tickets for the first time ever, which is absolutely incredible news. And yeah, hopefully we start seeing this more and more regularly in the WSL going forward. Now, Barcelona have played twice this week as they come towards the curtailment of their season. On Tuesday, they beat Athletic Club 4-0 with Patrici Garaya, Asiat Oshola, Alexia Patelas and youngster Bu Salas scoring the goals in that game. And then on Thursday, they beat Sporting Huelva 5-0 with Lika Martins, Jenny Hermoso, Atana Bonmati, Asia Oshola and Marta Tarahan with the goals as we head to the final set of fixtures this weekend. So today, Sevilla take on Espanyol, 5 PM UK time, and then the rest of the fixtures are on Sunday, starting off with Atletico Madrid versus Levante, Barcelona Eibar, Real Madrid Granadilla Tenerife, Rayo Vallecano versus Logroño, Sporting Villa Santa Teresa, Deportivo versus Athletic Club Valencia Sociedad, and Madrid CFF versus Real Betis. So that is the final set of fixtures in the big European leagues as we set to head off now. Some teams will have players coming back within the next 2-3 weeks. Obviously, those that aren't going to the Olympics step up for pre-season as the new season beckons in just under 2 months' time for some leagues. So it's going to be an exciting summer. Obviously, we've got the Olympics to look forward to, and expect now the transfer window to fully go into ramp up mode to see who Arsenal bring in to replace Daniela van der Donk, how many more signings Lyon make, how many more outgoings and potential incomings at Manchester United happen. Manager-wise, who Manchester United and Arsenal get in, it's going to be a very, very exciting summer. And make sure you are following us on social media, all social media, so that's YouTube, Twitter and Instagram, so you never miss a post, and all of your women's football news is kept up to date, because we will try and bring you as much content as we can throughout the summer. Right, we'll be back next week to wrap up the final weekend in the Primera Iberdrola before that gets renamed as well next season, and any other transfer news. It might be a bit later on in the week if it's a slow transfer news, because we don't want to have too much bought together. But until then, we'll see you soon.